Hey there, Bill with 30-Minute Woodshop. Thanks for joining. It's a sunny afternoon here, it's -3 degrees in southern Michigan. The shop's not quite up to temperature yet, but I figured I'd come out and we do a little bit of work. Today I want to show you how to make this really cool dice tower. Okay, super easy to do. We're using material from the big box store that's 1/4 inch thick. This happens to be 2.5 inches wide, and this piece happens to be 3 inches wide. Now the tumble ramps I'm going to make out of this piece of leftover 2-inch, 1/4 inch piece. So you may have to get a little extra here. But if you want to make this, like always, come down here to 30minutewoodshop.com, okay, and you can go ahead and click on the links, and you can find a dimension sketch for this so you can put it together yourself. All right. Now, all that said, besides that, by the way, there's also some links to some other tools and things that I use down there you can check out if you want. But all that said, let's start doing some cutting. Okay, first thing I need to do is I need a front face and 2 sides that are going to be 7.5 inches long. The front's going to be 3.5, the sides are 2.5. Then I need to cut this last front, or back I should say, and that's going to be 6 3/8 of an inch long. So what I've done here is I've set up my stop block at 7.5 to make my cuts repeatable. Before we get started, I want to make sure we talk about safety real quick. Eye protection, ear protection. I'm using these IsoTunes. There's a link in the bottom to them. Great piece of equipment. Be sure you protect your ears, your eyes, and always read and follow the directions on any tool that you're using. Let's make some noise. You saw a brief clip there of the laser I have. It's a Glowforge Pro. Most people don't have this, so I don't usually show that kind of thing, but I would say this. If you want to do some laser work, check with your local library or makerspace. You might find they actually have one, and it's usually fairly reasonable for you to use it. So you can see some of the stuff. I'm getting ready to glue up. I've already got it kind of started up, but why don't you come on here real close and take a look. One thing I should point out is I actually I sanded a bevel on all these pieces. You don't really have to do that. It just gives you some more glue surface. What I've got here is I already got the bottom kind of glued and clamped in place. And now make sure you use the drawing, all right, because you don't want to get these tumble ramps in the wrong spot. You want to make sure that when you put the final piece on, that the dice come out down here. So let's do this. I got to put the next one on. I just throw some glue on this. And so all I'm doing here is dropping some glue on it. I'll put a clamp here in a couple of minutes, and I'm making this surface flush. That gets me the right ramp angle as well as give me that touchdown point for the glue. So let's do a couple more. Then we'll put the front and back on. Now we're ready to put on the front and the back. All we're going to do is put some glue on this, let it sit there, and we'll be good to go. We do need to make sure these are right side up though. Just checking.
All right, I'm just using some Rust-Oleum clear lacquer, little rattle can here. We'll throw this on real quick, put about 3 coats on, and then we'll ready to call it finished.
This dice tower was a fun and useful project. And an easy project. I'll tell you what, this will be great on game night. So, if you want to make one of these, go down here to 30minutewoodshop.com and you can pick up a dimension sketch, or go to hit see more and you'll find a link to my blog. go ahead and click on that. Also down there, by the way, there's links to tools and things that I use. Feel free to explore those, and I hope you got something out of this. If you did, do me a favor, hit like and subscribe. And until next time, good making.